Grand Rising, my familia. I am here for another collective reading. Today is Monday, which is Root Chakra Day. It's important to really get in touch with your root, where you come from, maybe do a little bit of research on your ancestry, really embrace the earth. Tree meditations, really having gratitude for the planet and how it provides everything that we need to survive. It's easy to kind of get caught up in the gloom and doom of things that are going around us, but it's really important to maintain that gratitude in the root. For stability, Dan's actually just went off to take Lyra for a walk and do a breathwork video, so keep an eye out for that. Breathwork is an amazing way to get grounded. A lot of us really don't even realize that we're not breathing properly, at least even half the time. So really just getting back into the habit of breathing in your nose and out your mouth. A lot of times we just forget to even breathe into our nose, and then our brain doesn't get fully oxygenated. So I am using the This Might Hurt Tarot deck, and then I have the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck that I'm going to pull a few cards from, and then Dan picked me out the Self-Care Oracle card guide or deck. So I'm going to pull whatever comes out of there. So we'll see. That's too many. That was a lot. I might just read from the book from that one, or I'll just get like whatever comes to me intuitively from the card. So we'll see. How are you feeling? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, I plan to, keep it going and really just try to build up the YouTube channel so that we can help as many people as possible. So if you are enjoying my readings, subscribe, like it, share, whatever you feel guided to do. And if you're interested in making a love donation or booking a private reading, feel free to reach out to me. We are on all social media. Love in the Unknown on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you want to look us up, if you want to send me a message, feel free. Okay, let's get one card out of this Self-Care Oracle deck. Let's see what we get. Alrighty. All right, first up, I'm going to read the tarot cards. The Four of Swords is the first card that came up, and it's really interesting on this card. Usually in the normal tarot deck, the Four of Swords is basically a card about like meditation, but it's really just going within and kind of like observing all of your thoughts. It's interesting that she's sleeping and dreaming, holding on to one of the swords, but she's still fully aware of the other ones coming down on her. So this kind of gives me the idea that there is like maybe one thing that's troubling you at night, that maybe you just keep dreaming about it. I am being guided to tell you that dreams are mostly for transmutation of energetics. So if you do have nightmares or bad dreams or anything like that, it's just so that you don't have to spend your time during the day worrying about these things. So if you can just let go of all of those thoughts about your dreams and not try to like focus on them too heavily, and just allow it to go in as a beautiful flow of energy so that you can release these things. We do a lot of healing and transmutation and shadow work during our sleep because, it's the easiest way to access the subconscious mind. So just don't fret. Let go of the dreams. Another grand thing to remember doing is praying before you go to bed. A lot of people kind of have a weird feeling about the word prayer, but setting your intention for the next day, giving gratitude for everything that happened during the day, and asking for your next day to be on the highest timeline, asking for your energy to be protected while you sleep. A lot of times when we do also get bad dreams or nightmares. It could potentially even just be psychic attack. It could be some energy slipping through. So if you make sure your shield is up, then the chances of you experiencing those low vibrational dreams and experiences while you sleep are a lot less. And you could just have a dreamless sleep, or you could have what's it called? Dreams that are just inspirational and divine, you know, predicting the future, or astral travel, or when you control your dreams, you know, you go in and it's basically just like a playground. So in order to protect your energetic body, saying prayers or setting your intentions before bed will really help with that. Next up, we got the Knight of Swords, but it was in reverse. The Knight of Swords really just is very sure mentally on the path and is ready to go full force and without hesitation. So high speed. So this leads me to believe that maybe some of these fears that are occurring in your daydreams or even your night dreams or your waking moments are really preventing you from going full force on all of these like cool inspirational thoughts that you're getting. When you really let go of the fear, it makes it clear that it's actually your true heart's desire, and then you will really connect your heart and brain, and that is when you can go full force because you know that you're really on the sure path. So we can flip that over just by releasing the fears and releasing all of that stuff related to the dream world that may be affecting us from really going ahead in all of our dreams. Okay, the next card for the tarot deck is the Six of Pentacles. So this card is really all about giving back to the community. So if we're having fears of being robbed or stolen from and it's making us like sit tight on our money, that's maybe what we really need to flip around and change it to. I always feel like if you can give without any hesitation or fear of letting go, we all are abundant in something in our life. We have like an overabundance. So when you have an overabundance of anything, it's always important to share and to give and just to like have zero expectations of getting anything back, just because the energetic flow will keep going and it'll keep coming to you. So making sure like even so much as like if you go out to eat and you have leftovers, instead of throwing them away, box it up and give it to somebody that it looks hungry on the street, or one of those people that are flying a sign, because even just sharing a meal with source, with creation. So really embrace in that aspect. And maybe you don't have the finances to be like dropping hundreds on random people on the street, but there is always, even if you have a 24 pack of water, you know, you could give 3 of those waters away, or anything else like that. So just think about it. If you go buy a new pack of socks, you could give a pack of socks away. There's always extra. We've gotten into a habit here as humans on this planet to want to hoard and have too much of things and hold on to it. But minimalism is really the way to go. Like all you really need to have with you is the things that you need to have with you. We don't need extra just in case. You know, just in case is that fear-based mentality. And if we can just let it go and really spread out the wealth more and understand that you are me and I am you. So generally, if I need new socks, so do you. You feel me? Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So this is a beautiful card. So this is really just making me feel really strong divine masculine energy. So it's really just embracing that wizardy, magical, divine masculine aspect of yourself, you know, and maybe feeling into those guides that resonate with you. Who do you look up to? Who do you see as a divine masculine figure? It's all about balanced harmonics. So it's not necessarily about relying on a masculine in the physical realm to exhibit these characteristics. A lot of times when twin flames do readings, they see this as, oh, look, a divine masculine's coming into my reality, or a divine masculine is going to start showing me more attention. But no, this is really just you focusing on that aspect of yourself. So what is it that you see in a divine masculine? Like, it is being that provider. It is really just giving and working hard to be able to sustain that vibration, to sustain the peace, the love, and the happiness for everybody. It is that synastry and that connection and that unity consciousness, knowing that we do have the ability to make a change even in the smallest ways. So problem solving, not, instead of getting overwhelmed by all the shit that's going on, it's like, what can I do to make this better, even in my own little way? And then following your heart and actually taking guidance action to do these things, to follow your guidance. Next up, this is a really beautiful card too. So I really haven't studied this deck, so I don't know a lot about it, but I mean, the imagery is beautiful. This is basically showing me complete activation of all the chakras, oneness, that balanced harmonics, in tune with nature and oneself. As within, so without, and it's really just being lit up. And the best way to get lit up is by doing things that bring you great joy and excitement and make you energized. And I know, as a light worker, one of the biggest things that gets me excited is seeing the joy of an unexpected blessing on someone's face. So if that's what lights you up, whatever lights you up, it's really just important to really embrace those things, taking action on it. If you're not happy, then start doing more things that light you up. Your divine masculine inside and outside will really appreciate it, because what goes around comes around. Beautiful. So in this self-care oracle deck, the card that came out is intuition. It's the 28 card, which is in numerology a 10 and a 1, which is completion and new beginnings. So this is really kind of an upgrade of the third eye chakra and really getting in tune with that intuition. If you've been spending a lot of time by yourself, it's really an interesting evolutionary thing when you start really hearing that inner guidance more. And once you start listening and taking those actions into the real world, it becomes louder and brighter and bolder, and your soul can just start shining outwards, and it will be seen and felt by everybody. And that's really what just a balanced person is. It's just like they're so sure of themselves that there's no doubt or hesitation from anybody else around them. Like, I know who that person is, their most authentic self, because they receive intuitive guidance, they put it out in the world, they stand true to what they believe in, they have honor and integrity, and these are all the divine characteristics. And that's what we really want to be. But for some reason, we are stuck in these fear loops because of trauma. And we don't need to do that anymore, because it's easy enough to activate yourself. And once you're activated, a lot of people look so deeply into like clearing out their chakras and like put so much of a big process on it, but really intention is everything. And if you can light yourself up like that in those utmost feelings of joy, it's basically like a giant blast of plasma fire that blasts through your chakras and clears them out completely. So it's not about being wrapped up in the density and, oh man, I know that I have all this stuff within me that's gross and I need to get rid of. No, it's the more of those light ups, the more blasts of that plasma, beautiful, divine love energy that you send through your physical body. It radiates out from you and just completely obliterates anything of a lower vibrational frequency. So follow your intuition. Stretch it out. Do some imagination activities. Imagination is a great way to light yourself up. Get back into that childlike wonder. Feel the magic, and your life will change. Your body will heal. You can reverse age. You can feel better and happier. If you'd like to book a private reading, feel free to reach out to me. If you're interested in sending a love donation, we'd greatly appreciate it. We are Ginger Love 126 on Cash App and Love in the Unknown on Venmo. If you can't find us, send me a message and I'd be so gratefully joyful to help you out. Light it up, guys. We're in this together. I love you.